Hello everyone and welcome to a new Minecraft snapshot video. The first snapshot of 2019. We have gotten snapshot 19w02a. I'm TheCactusMonkey and I'm going to show you all the new features that we have gotten. So here at my cozy taiga, I have gotten my house with a tree. And we have also gotten the campfire now, as you can see over here. The campfire is a really neat block. I'm not really sure on the textures yet though, but I like its functionality so far. As you can hear, it has a smoke sound, probably the normal fire sound. It also have a smoke beam above it, as you can see here. The campfire could be lit or unlit. It can also be waterlogged, as you can see from over here in the F3 menu, and it can have a signal fire. To get the signal fire, we will need some hay bales below it. So let's get that from my cozy winter cabin. It can also float, and now you will see that soon the smoke will go much higher. If you were wondering, the smoke earlier stopped here at this tree line here where this particle is stuck. And now you can see that the particles is going up much further. Also, these particles won't despawn from your scene, which means that we will be able to see these particles. If I jump up on a tree here, you can see that we still have the smoke coming up, and that will go on until it renders out. If you are wondering, this can look a little bit weird, but the campfire can actually make smoke through a block. I'm not sure if it can do through multiple blocks or... No, it looks like if you stack 2 blocks on top, then it stops, but if you have only one, then you can let the smoke through. From my performed testing right now, I have gotten some results on how high this smoke can be. So we have 2 oak planks piles up in the air. The first one is 10 blocks up from the campfire, while the second one up there is 25 blocks up. So that's how high the smoke can go. You will also take damage from the campfire. It will deal half a heart of damage. As you can see there, it takes a while, but for each 2 ticks, you get half a heart of damage. Let's check out if I have some other stuff here in my chest. Yes, I have actually a lot of stuff in there. I have a debug stick. And with this, we can see all the stuff that we can have. First of all, we can waterlog this block, which looks a little bit weird with the fire still going. We can also change it so it's not lit or it's lit, and if I just remove the water here, you can actually see that this texture is changing, so from dead fire to burning fire. We can also change the signal fire, and the signal fire is if it's going to go up 25 blocks or only 10. You should also be able to cook some food in this, but it does not have any GUI. And I have tried to drop some food on here. It says up to 4 food at each time, but it's quite slow. But I haven't got this to work yet. And of course, it's a light source for your wooden builds or other castles or whatever you want to use it for. Now, let's jump into my cabin here. We have a crafting table, a lectern, and a cartography table. First of all, we should craft ourselves one of these campfires. To do that, you need coal or charcoal, stripped or normal logs down here, and then sticks in this formation, and you will get 1 campfire. The campfire is a wooden item, so you should use your axe. When you break it, you will get 2 charcoal back. While we are on the crafting, let me show you how you craft the lectern and the cartography table. So the lectern, you will need slabs and some bookshelf. So you place the slabs in this formation and then a bookshelf in the middle here, and you will get the lectern. Right now the lectern has a little bit weird hitbox, as you can see here. It's it's like a box. Of course it's Minecraft, but it looks a little bit weird when you look from the side right here. To make the cartography table, you will need planks and paper. You need 2 planks placed like this and 2 paper on top like that, and you will get a table. Still, this is not able to be rotated. Now let's jump into their functionality. The Lectern doesn't have a GUI if you don't give it a book. So let's start with that. Let's write something here, and then we can go to a new side. And as you heard there, we have gotten some new sounds for changing pages in a book. And if you forgot, we can now go back and forth in a book. We can write, we can click, we can mark, we can copy and then later paste, back and forth, and it's much more customizable. Then when we sign it, we can place it on the Lectern. It will look like this, really fancy. It will not animate or something, but it looks nice. When we now open the book, we can read it. This also lets other people read it at the same time. When you are done, you can take the book and it will get removed from the Lectern. So I have made a little contraption here. The Lectern is a redstone object, and the comparator can get an output from the Lectern. And here I put up a lot of lamps, and they will turn off the more we read in the book. So first of all, if we place the book, it will just give 1 redstone dust of output. Then, the more you read, the more of the lamps here will light up. And let's take that book, because I made a book that is much longer, as you can see, 27 pages instead of 5. So we still just get 1, but the more we now look in the book, you can see it takes a longer time for me to light up the lights. This means that we ended up on the same lamp. We can remove all of these because they are unnecessary. It will always give this output when the book is read to the brim and ended. So the maximum capacity that this can give out is 15 long redstone dust without thinking about the comparator, because that is just giving the output. This means that a book that has 15 pages, as this book has, will give an output for each page that you look through. So now we start it in, we get this one over here. If we now continue, we get this one, then this one, the 4th one, the 5th one, the 6th one, 13, 14, and then 15. We can't get any more output. So if you make, say, a 30 book, then it will be each 2. If you make 45, then it will be each 3 pages, and so on. Back at my cabin here, let's check out the Cartography Table. And this is all about the maps. This is the UI. It looks quite nice. We place in a map up here and more paper down here if we want to expand the map. But first of all, we need to create some maps. So here we have one over the cabin. We can just go down over here and we will get a new one. That's just perfect enough. We can now place in this one. This is the second map. And here we can get the map in the GUI. If I now put in more paper, this is how the next map will be. So now you can see this is our map area, and the next map will be this big. We have also gotten some new animations here in the select world screen. So if I select my world here and let this load, you will see this animation that we have gotten. And this is totally random all the time. I've launched up this like 4 times and it's working in many different ways, and it looks really nice. That is almost everything. I almost missed one thing. We have gotten a new command, teammsg, or also known as TM. It's a short word of teammsg, and it's basically a message command, but it will be sent to all your teammates. So if you have made up a scoreboard with teams, say that you are 5 team members in one team and 5 team members in another team, then when you use this command, you will only send it to your own team. And that wraps everything up for today. If you like this video, then please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you around later. See you and goodbye.